Dirty Truth Tellers.
So good evening, everyone, and welcome. We're Epstein and Hassan, the Dirty Truth Tellers, coming to you on a very, very beautiful night in New York City. And we'd like to once again wish everybody a very happy Black History Month. Congratulations, Hassan, on your month.
Thank you.
And staying in the theme.
Month.
All of our guests this month will be people who we can celebrate Black history with.
Well, see, I'm all about it being 24/7, 7 days a week, but y'all just can handle it a month. That's okay.
And we gave you the shortest month.
You're with them now.
No, I'm saying we representing the people who give you the holidays. Like I am a part of the
So who
culture.
are these people?
The culture, white people, basically. White
okay,
people
you
make
know
the
I
rules.
could really fuck you up
White
because
people
of
I
that.
hope you do.
Okay.
I hope you do.
Okay.
But tonight, we're not only celebrating Black History Month. Tonight, we've gone International Black History Month.
Whoa.
This is how this is how you can do things today in the era of Zoom.
Yeah, this is as close as we could get to Africa on our budget.
Right, and this is right, and he's about as far from Africa as you can possibly be now.
Yeah.
But he is international.
Yes.
We really wanted to make Black History Month international this year, Hassan. So we started thinking, like, do we know any Black people? Where do we know Black people? We know Black people in Detroit, in Chicago.
Yeah.
And we know one Black guy. We know one Black guy in the UK, and we met him there about 10, 11 years ago now.
The Fringe.
At the Edinburgh Fringe.
Yes.
And he doesn't live in Scotland. He lives in Birmingham, England. And a Black man living in Birmingham is always impressive. It's a different Birmingham, but it's still a Birmingham.
But I just want to say the thing about it is that he was such a cool person that we had said, we're going to come and see your show and you come and see our show.
We're going to get to that. We didn't even bring the guy on.
Are you anxious? Up, Edinburgh.
No,
so I thought
but we're not ready to do that. If you just let me for a minute. Just be in charge. The rest of the 59 minutes. I promise you'll get all the chances you need to talk. You get all the chances you need to say all the shit.
You brought it up.
But this is how I do it.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you just give me like 1 second?
I'll do the best
Even
I can.
Cher from Sonny and Cher, and she was the star.
Oh, and
they weren't an equal thing like us.
Flipping her
but
hair.
they weren't an equal thing. Like we're equal. We were equal.
She was always
like
like
Lucy
Sonny.
and Desi. We just watched that movie. And, Desi basically had a grovel to kiss her ass.
That's such a lie.
This is not that kind of partnership. Ours is 50-50.
Okay, just go on.
Okay.
Get on with it.
Now I have to put my glasses on now so I can read.
Talk all that.
So I'm very excited to be bringing you a friend of ours. He's from the UK. I'm going to read all his stuff right now.
Go ahead.
I'll start out by giving his name.
Yes.
His name is Radley Russel, and we will find out later in the show if there is any connection to Nipsey Russell, because that popped into my head today.
Okay.
Radley may not know who Nipsey Russell is, because it's an American thing. But Radley, let me read his resume now. He is a TV producer at the BBC. He has studied at Aston University. He lives in Birmingham, United Kingdom. He's an actor.
Yes.
He's a
that's the play that he's in.
He's in a
sold out.
It's a sold out show called The Crescent. Is that currently running? But we'll find that out. Radley has a quote when he goes, "TV producing is something I do, not who I am."
Yes.
So you can tell that he's a deep motherfucker. When you say something like that, it's full of shit.
You thought about it.
All he thinks about is producing, but he has to, say that. Please welcome Radley Russel. Radley.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, I do want to start out with a question that came into my mind because you do work for or at the BBC. Now, are you aware that in porno, the BBC means big black cock? Are you working on the big black cock, or are you on the British version? Do you know that BBC means big black cock in porno?
Yes, I am aware.
You are aware of that?
Okay.
I am aware of it.
But you're not involved with the BBC
whatsoever.
It depends. It depends because I do have a partner. But
you have a partner.
Oh,
Keep going on pilot, but no.
congratulations.
Oh, okay, that's
that.
good. So you okay, but you're more involved with the media version of the BBC.
But is that still mean getting your black cock out in the media, or
No.
You do that. Let's show the black. Are you telling them not to show?
No,
it?
I don't know.
That would be great for ratings. I'm gonna put it on the-
No.
See the big black cock. Come on out.
Oh, I don't want to see that. I got yours.
Oh yeah. So you have the moderate Jewish cock,
Yeah.
the MJC.
That's what I
MJC.
like. Yes.
So Radley, what have you been up to? Are you producing for the BBC now, or what's the day-to-day activity for Radley Russell?
For now, we're working on the pilot season. So I've been working on the pilot season throughout the pandemic. I'd finished working for IKEA with their adverts and whatnot, and then I was out of work for a month or two, and then I finally got a project on the BBC, and I've been in the pilot season. So I work with shows just before they get commissioned, testing them, running them, editing them, and fucking slapping them and whatnot.
Oh, that's cool. That's very good. By the way, we do get some of the TV that you guys produce over in the United States. My beautiful wife is a big fan of English, British mystery shows.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know her name, but there's a comedian who I think is from London.
that narrowed it down.
Wait. He might know who she is. She's
more than a few black people.
black.
Black.
Will you stop?
Radley's making me show off.
Okay. And
Is that Gina Yashira?
yeah, she's really
You
big.
did know who it was.
She's really big here.
Wow,
I was with
Black
her.
ESP. That was Black
I was
ESP.
just with her before the pandemic. We met up, we had coffee, we had drinks, and I went to go and see her on the show. And she's just amazing.
She is unbelievably amazing. She is, and it's real interesting that she's I heard her do an interview about a couple of days ago for a piece that she had written, and the characters were she was talking about how American blacks, island blacks, and Africans just dealing with that. And there's also another young lady
you didn't
are dealing with race.
Okay.
And the issue of race. And there's another young lady, she has very, very short hair, very African features. And she had a show, I think, on Netflix or HBO.
Oh, you're on about, she's an actress. The show was called I May Destroy You.
Yes.
It's Michaela.
Yes.
Michaela something.
Yes.
Michaela Cohen.
Yes.
Let me just say, as a white person, that your knowledge of, she gives you almost zero information.
No, I'm giving him unbelievable information.
Like you're giving him like a drop.
But we know who
he knows obviously every black performer in
England. We know
within one line. She goes, short locks. There's a million women with short locks.
No, not what they're doing.
This is amazing black ESP. I'm telling you, there's some kind of black
both
ESP.
Both of them are really setting a mark here.
Absolutely, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You do your shows better. Like you have a show that's sort of. I just found out about during the pandemic. Unfortunately, I've had to watch all kinds of crap. Like I'm watching. She hooked me on Law and Order at the beginning. Law and Order is on like 7 days a week here. I'm totally addicted. I watch it like 8 hours a day, different versions of it. But I watched a lot of things, and I don't remember what I was going to say. I just lost my train of thought.
Really?
Yeah, I did. It was something about England.
A show that you watched.
Something that I watched.
Yes.
I don't know.
Well, let's get back
to Black ESP.
Yes,
I don't know. I don't know.
So the shows, what are they looking for now?
Oh, I know what it was. There's a comedy show that in America they based it on. It's like The Office, I think it's called. Like you had your own version of The Office. Right?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
You did it first. And it was kind of a weird show, but it was good. Like it was kind of entertaining. In America, they did it, and it sucks. Like you're in the TV industry. Why is everything in the United States so lame? Like, why is television so bad here?
I think it's because it's a different form of laughter. I think because when we look at comedy, we look at black comedy And I mean black comedy, and that is so hilarious, so fucking funny. But then we look at black English comedy, and it's not that hilarious, not that funny. But I think the different angles of comedy throws in. But funny enough, I have an American neighbor called Amy, and she's from Chicago. She has to, I better be careful. She always has to point out she's not from the south side of Chicago. She's from the north side of Chicago, which I guess is the white posh part of Chicago.
That's the wealthier part.
Yeah.
That's
the wealthy part.
We tend to live in the wealthier part. I don't know why that is. I mean, you guys just move in, but for some reason, when you do, we burn your houses down or put bombs there. So maybe that discourages you. I'm not sure. Is that the discouraging factor?
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, she's white, but she says, I am literally Daryl off The Office.
Oh,
Wow.
really? Oh,
Really?
okay.
Wow.
I don't know. She wouldn't say that to an American black guy.
Yeah.
Nah, she wouldn't say that.
Well, the show that was was called Chef, and it was that was very funny, and he was a black chef.
Yeah,
That
you do watch a lot of British TV.
you would not. I don't think we would do that here. And
do you work on comedies as well?
I do work on comedies, yeah.
Do you have any good stuff coming in? Do you think that you might?
Not now. I haven't done any. I haven't done any comedy lately. I've done a serious drama.
Oh, you're into serious?
But I've worked on comedy in the past, and you know, as I said, you can take comedy in many different ways. I don't know if you heard lately the Jimmy Carr issue, where he was taking fun, making jokes out of Romany gypsies in the Holocaust, and you know they were murdered and whatnot, and it's kind of like, do you find that funny or do you not find that funny?
That's the big thing.
There's always the rules.
We have because Whoopi Goldberg just made she got in trouble somehow thing, and so Hassan and I have we have a message to all black and Jewish comedians, but just comedians in general. Stay away from Holocaust jokes. Stay away from wearing blackface. If you're a white person, do not wear blackface.
No.
These are things, and you must learn your pronouns now so that you know if somebody's a they. If you want that, we could put that on the screen. They or it, you know, under your picture there.
Yeah.
You want that? You know the whole pronoun thing, right? With they,
he, him,
cisgender, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
See, to me, I was confused because cisgender, I thought that meant you were a sissy because it's cis. And I found out, no, cisgender is all man. Like if you're cisgender, I'm confused. Take over, Hassan.
No, go ahead.
He makes me misbehave. You're getting me in a lot of trouble.
Go ahead.
Radley always makes me say things. Do you realize that?
Yeah, you're
I
going to
just
put
see
that
him.
on Radley.
I just see him and I want to say, let me, go ahead. I mean, I have a
So
quick
what
question
else have you been up to? I heard you say you have a partner. What's up with that?
Oh my God, it's doom, doom, doom we've used to. No, I've sort of fallen in love. Oh shit, I shouldn't say that. I actually think I have fallen in love. Yeah, so I got a new partner. But even now, you can't say girlfriend or boyfriend. You have to say partner.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's interesting actually, because I'm guessing this is going out on air, isn't it?
Yes.
It will, yes.
Yes.
I guess this is going across the New York waves.
Yes.
Yes, it will.
Well,
and I'm guessing you don't know I'm running for election come May the 5th. I'm running for election office.
Really?
I am for the Liberal Party in the UK. So I've been selected and I'm going to stand for the Liberal Democrats.
Let us make a commercial for you.
we'd love
Please, if you can, that would be great. I'm looking for people to endorse
We
me.
make a commercial for you. If
Yeah.
you want,
I would really
come
appreciate
on,
that.
and, you know, and we'll behave. We'll say, you know, number one, but go continue, and then I'll ask you your policy.
So we wanted to make some love, and I said, well, why don't we stick some R. Kelly on? And it was no R. Kelly whatsoever.
No, you can't.
No R. Kelly.
No.
So we had to make love just before Christmas to Dean Martin Christmas album.
Well, he was an alcoholic maniac.
I mean, Dean is pretty cool, man.
I mean, he was. Well,
You got R. Kelly.
that gets to, can you support an artist whose personal life has had questionable activity? And if, you know, the thing is, when you open up that can of worms, who do we not discuss?
I could give you a couple of rules. If you've ever peed in a 14-year-old girl's mouth, you can't play that music. Fine. You know, don't you agree with that? I mean, R. Kelly peed in a 14-year-old.
Well, we already established that with him, with R. Kelly. But what I'm saying is that we're opening up this thing now. Do we do that to all artists? Like, you know, what's the cutoff line? You know, you had kids with no father, so I can't look at you.
Right. It's challenging.
You know,
it's
where do we stop this?
You know, it is a challenging thing because, you know, people can be offended. Like, you can just try not even to be offensive, but you can offend someone. So our philosophy is that we're just looking at our intentions. Our intention is never to really make fun of other people. We play around, we kid around, but we're not looking to hurt your feelings. Like, I don't even want to hurt anyone. If anyone at our show that even when we were performing recently, occasionally we get Trump supporters in.
Yeah.
And I didn't want them to I didn't want to hurt their feelings either. You know, I mean, it's obviously something went wrong in their brain that they like Trump. And, you know, you're obviously a hateful person, but I don't want them to not like me based on that. You know, just because they would have thrown me in a concentration camp 30 years ago. I'm not looking to he's laughing. If he's laughing, I'm gonna keep going,
well,
you know. So let me see what I got here. Oh, so it is Black History Month. I do want to ask you a question. Your family was from Jamaica. Is that correct?
Yep.
So
Jamaica,
you're a Jamaican. Do you consider yourself a dual citizenship from Jamaica and Great Britain, or just Great Britain?
I consider myself Great Britain, but I'm still proud to be a Jamaican.
You're proud to be a Jamaican.
Well, I noticed that there's a large influx of Jamaicans in England, right?
Okay.
So, no, here's my question. And there's also a lot of support for the Queen, right? So the thing is,
Radley's not as much as into the Queen as he used to be. I can tell.
How
for years to hate the Queen. I see the hatred now.
The thing is, for the Jamaicans that have migrated to England, do you have a sense that you're dealing with a lot of the racial challenges that we have here in America?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, the whole Black Lives Matter thing, I think, you know, the whole George Floyd, you know, just took a whole domino effects across the whole globe. And, you know, it was very big here in the UK where there were marches up and down the country. But, you know, it's just a continuous, you know, racism. It's continuous attack on Black people. It's continuous how Black people still have to defend themselves. It's continuous, you know, to wake up and realize you're Black when you are Black. You know, it's
right.
There's no stop or no middle ground. It's just, you know, absolutely continuous. And we are, you know, and funny enough, when you mention the royals, you know, it came out when Harry and Meghan were producing babies, and then all of a sudden a member of the royal was like, oh, how Black is the baby going to be?
Right.
You know, it's
right. Sorry about that.
I can see you guys got someone on the line.
Radley. Get back to Radley.
I have to turn the phone off, Steve.
Okay. There he is. That was probably a listener.
He didn't go.
But that was probably a listener calling in with my offended by my big black cock line. You know, because there's a lot of from Black men. Black men have spoken to me that not every Black man has a big black cock.
There has been no Black man that has spoken to you about that at all.
Well, that's not true. There was a guy in the subway. He didn't want to be disappointed.
He did not.
He said, if you're hoping for a big black cock, you might be a little bit of a shock. But now back to the Jamaican thing. So you live in a country. Every Jamaican that lives in England you know that this family, the royal family, they stole everything from your ancestors. You know, they're unbelievably rich and powerful. They are Prince Andrew, wasn't he just like he's molesting children, but he's sort of okay. And you know, her other son, now the Queen said that she wants Camille to become the Queen.
It was a word.
Queen consort.
Yeah.
The Queen consort. So she's getting a big push because the Queen was actually saying like she's loyal, she does her job. You knew what she was talking about. She was talking about, you know, Harry's bride. Like, no, this is how you behave. And she's right. She's right. And she still can be a consort. But you want your own title. You want your own podcast.
I guess my thing is what are you hearing people feeling about this? That this woman who was the mistress, who was known to be the mistress, the children knew of her. And how is that okay?
I think it's been such, because the Queen is like fucking 95 or 93 or 94. It's been such a long time since Diana has died. And, you know, it's been such a long time since 2006 when Camilla and Charles married each other. However, the Queen didn't go to the wedding. She refused to go to the wedding. She only went to the after party. But I think because it's been such a long period since of all what had happened, you know, people have sort of forgotten about it. And I think the Queen wants to move in a forward direction because she knows she hasn't got long left.
Yeah,
and the only way to do that is to put a blessing finally on these two who have always been in love with each other. But yeah, we still have to remember.
When you said the Queen went to the after party, I started picturing, like, does the Queen like do blow in the bathroom with people? Like, does she like hang out and get like, what does the Queen do at an after party? Is she hanging around?
You will never talk to Radley again.
What do you mean?
You are just so mischievous.
I am really mischievous. Yeah. You make me very mischievous.
Yeah.
You know, he definitely does. He has that power over me.
So Radley, you're running for office.
Oh yes, let's get back to that.
What is it that you feel you can bring to the table?
Well, black.
That's not enough.
First of all, you're not the mentally challenged Boris Johnson. That guy.
Twat. Can I swear?
Yeah, you can swear.
Yeah.
You can swear.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, Boris Johnson is a douchebag. That guy is, but I got to give the British people credit. You guys are noticing it much faster than Americans.
Yeah.
Americans still think Trump is great.
Yeah.
You guys really have seen it. This guy's in total. He's a rich kid, spoiled, entitled dick, right? Boris Johnson. And the whole right-wing party in England is a disgrace.
It is, right?
It's a disgrace. And you guys are losing your health coverage. Is this true? Are you giving up? You're losing it. You're going to be like us?
He wants to sell it. He wants to sell it privately.
Oh no! Don't do it.
So
it's the worst
mistake. What are people feeling? Do they understand what that means and how the drug prices will just? It'd be a nightmare.
It'd be horrible. I mean, you know, we don't have to pay to get our bullets out of our fucking legs. You know, we don't have to take out our credit card when we call the ambulance. You know, to have to do that would be a massive crisis because no one can fucking afford it.
Wow.
No, that's the worst mistake you guys will ever make.
I can't even. I
mean, Britain is very similar to the United States. I was with this guy recently. He was telling me that it's basically a split nation, like the United States. Half the people are into Brexit, half the people are not. And he said it's very much like here. There's no communication. There's none. Like in the United States, there's no communication. It's like you're either a Trump-loving, you know, white supremacist, or you're not. There is no in-between group anymore. And it's very much 50-50. That's what's so weird. It's like really down the middle.
But you said that, I asked you, what are you bringing to the table? You said being black. But the thing is, you're representing not just the Jamaican blacks, but the British blacks, the African blacks, and even the Indians, whether they want to join in or not. So that's a heavy plate.
It is, but also as well, I think what we're realizing in my area is that the opposition party, which is the Labour Party, been in power for the last 10 years, but have not promised or done anything to the city. Whereas, me being young and my running partner, being absolutely fantastic, we're more visible, we're more out there, we're more supporting the community. I'm thinking of young people, stuff for young people to do, resources for young people. Also thinking of stuff in regards to healthcare and whatnot, where we want to actually give better access to people having that access, where the current, position party now is just, so fingers crossed. We got an old guy and a young, not a young, but sort of middle-aged person. But it's interesting because the old guy wants to retire. He doesn't want to stand again. And he must be 75. And I remember I was canvassing in my area and this little old white lady come up to me. She went, hey. And I went, hiya. She went, are you Martin? And I said, no, I'm not. I'm Radley. Martin's the guy for the opposition who's 74. I'm not 74. I don't look 74, do I? Oh, I thought you were. Sorry.
Wow, that was talk about a boner crusher.
Well, I'll tell you, we saw the Fred Hampton movie, and it wasn't the best.
The Black Messiah.
Yeah. Great film, yeah.
It wasn't the best movie, but the thing is, what he did was he got poor white people, poor Black people, poor people, true, yeah. Young people. And that is a voice, Radley, that it's so important that you generate, because young people are frustrated, they're angry. Everybody can't afford to go to school.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
There are no trade schools out here. And everybody can't be a rapper. Everybody can't be an influencer.
For your candidacy, though, we could do commercials about how interracial couples what Radley.
Yes.
And I could be representing Jews, because I know in England we got a lot of problems with Jews. You could tell people, look, this guy's got nothing to do with
But there are a lot of interracial couples.
But the British are very big. They had a guy named Jeremy Corbyn. I don't know if you follow.
Oh God, jeez.
Jeremy Corbyn was running for president or prime minister, whatever.
Prime minister.
And then the Israeli lobby turned on this guy because he basically, I don't know what you think of Jeremy Corbyn.
He's a Palestine lover. He hates Israeli. He hates Jews.
But other than that, he's a pretty good guy. I mean, you can't hold that against him. But they really did. England has got a whole thing going on with anti-Semitism. If you say a word that sounds remotely against Israel, it's like that here too. But not. I think England is even worse now. In the United States, they actually have a law which you can't criticize BDS. Just think about another country, you're not allowed to criticize them because the Israeli lobby owns the Congress here. I guess the same thing must be going on there.
Yeah.
But we will do
the media.
Yeah.
We will do commercials if you want that.
Write the scripts.
Thank you.
I will come on to show that you are against the Jews. I will come on. I will eat. I will shove Hebrew national hot dogs into my mouth. I will miss it live on the air. I'll eat Hercules right on the air. Now, do you have questions for Radley? Because we do this thing called this is our lightning round.
Yes.
So
you
Hassan's got to give you some questions.
Think fast, okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me, which do you prefer? Keeping Up Appearances, the actress Hiatus, or As Time Goes By, Dame Judi Dench?
Oh, I'm good friends with Dame Judi Dench's daughter, Finty Williams. But Keeping Up Appearances, I love Hyacinth Bouquet.
She is a phenomenal physical comedic actress.
The way she loves the Brits.
Seriously, she is.
It's nauseating.
She's as close to Lucille Ball, I think, in terms of American female comedians. Okay. Yes. Vera versus No Tricks. Which do you prefer?
Oh, I prefer Fear. Fear.
Lewis versus Scott and Bailey.
Oh, it will have to be Lewis. Have to be Lewis. Have to. Do you like Scott and Bailey?
Yeah. I mean, one of them, it's like, I just feel like she never takes a shower or a bath. She's always drunk and doing shit. Like, she's just the worst. Like, you just know she's not clean. You know she doesn't take a shower.
I never hold that against a woman just because she's not clean. If there are women who are out there that,
Okay, here we go.
want to send us your dirty panties.
Here we go. Kate Bush or Sade?
Repeat that again, sorry.
Kate Bush or Sade?
It has to be Sade.
Okay. Amy Winehouse or Adele?
Oh, it has to be Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse.
Carol Wheeler or Estelle?
Estelle.
I don't even know who these people are.
Joan Armatrading versus Nina Simone.
Nina Simone.
Okay. A full English breakfast, which consists of fried eggs, sausage, bacon, tomatoes, mushrooms, fried bread, a slice of black pudding, versus American breakfast, eggs, bacon, ham, some kind of potato, hash brown, fruit, coffee, bagel, muffin. Which do you prefer?
American breakfast.
Now, Radley, you are a man that likes to eat. Now, I haven't been seeing you as much on Facebook dining as much. You were dining more in the past. Are you watching your weight because you're in this new relationship, or have you just, don't go out to eat as much? Because you used to always go out to eat.
I did, yeah, but I've sort of calmed down due to the pandemic. I still go out.
The pandemic.
But I always watch. I always watch who I eat with.
Yes.
And where I am, because we don't want to catch this, this Rona.
No, definitely not. As a matter of fact, since the Rona, even when I go down to eat Hassan, I have my mask. I have my mask on.
Yeah.
She gets nervous sometimes because when a white man is down with a mask, it overpowers. It's very hot.
I recognize him now.
It's very hot.
Yeah. Yes.
You have other questions here?
No, those were all my questions.
So I have a question for you. We had a guy on. We also do a thing with couples, couple to couple. Like if you want to come on as a couple, we could do that too.
Yeah, sure, absolutely.
Couple to couple. This guy was he's Indian from India. He lives in America. He's married to a woman from America.
Right.
But she's now a Hindu.
Yes.
And he told us that, he's very British though, because he's got the Brits. Basically, the Brits did the worst, as bad as they were to Jamaica. India was where you guys did your most stealing.
Absolutely,
billions and trillions of dollars. But he himself is a rugby. It's like the baseball game, like in a way, like rugby. Is that the game?
No, it's the football. It's similar to your
not
football.
Rugby. Then it's the other thing that's like baseball. Cricket.
Yeah.
Right. You hit the thing.
Yeah.
And this guy was trying to act like cricket was like manly. I don't know how to say it in another way. Is it a manly game, cricket?
No.
No, it's not manly at all.
Rugby's more manly. Football's more manly. Cricket's just for pussies.
Yes, that's what I like. Wow. Did you play Did you ever play any of that rugby? No helmet.
Oh yeah, I always played rugby. Yeah,
you must have crushed guys.
Oh yeah, I used to fucking when we were in the scruff in the scrum, where your heads are all together. I was fucking punching the Africans, fucking their arms smelt of BO. So I was just fucking, punching and they would come and get me halfway through the game where they come running to me and be like, oh, you fucking punched me earlier. I'm going to fuck you up right now. But no, I really liked rugby. I think rugby's a really, really good sport. Cricket,
no helmet, right? No helmets.
No helmet. No, we bare hands and everything. We obviously protect our teeth, but no helmet, and protect our dicks. Yes. But no helmet or anything. But cricket is a really, really boring sport.
This guy was making it seem like it was this.
Well, he was talking about the strategy of doing the plays, how intense it is. Like almost like if you're talking, comparing chess to checkers, and that cricket's like chess. That's what do we know? Who are you interested in musically right now?
Some soul, some old soul.
Did you hear that
really
Davis died?
Did you know
Who?
Betty Davis.
She was a singer. Listen to her work. She was Miles Davis's wife in the 70s.
Her name is Betty Davis, like the actress, but she died today, actually. That's why
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
She was 77.
Yeah.
So you like soul music. So when you're, but you're Jamaican, do you, like when you're humping, this is how I picture it. So tell me if I'm close to right? The room is filled with marijuana smoke, even if you're not smoking, but it's just smoke everywhere. Bob Marley is on the turntable, right? Bob Marley is singing Love, right? Am I stereotyping? Is that why you're saying?
Tremendously.
But reggae and weed, Jamaica is famous for reggae.
Okay,
and
so
weed.
that's like saying I have fried chicken when I'm fucking. No, I don't.
You have an orange soda when you fucking.
No, I don't like orange soda.
Oh, you won't.
No.
It's really an interesting thing.
No,
about
orange
Canadian.
soda.
It's an interesting thing that you got going on.
Orange soda.
You know what's amazing, Radley, because we're a husband and wife comedy team. This is a woman who teaches improvisational acting, has taught it for over 30 years in the New York City school system.
Yes, and I'm very good.
She teaches in colleges. She does all this.
Yes.
But the main rule of improv is that you accept an offer. So in this little moment right here, I gave her an offer. When she said she didn't eat chicken, I gave her an offer and said, but you do drink orange soda, because Black people drink orange soda. But as an improv teacher, she doesn't accept the offer. It doesn't matter if
Radley, do you drink orange soda?
He's Jamaican. He's not, he don't count. I'm telling you, he doesn't count in that area. He doesn't count. In America, Black kids drink orange soda and eat a potato chips.
That's true.
I see it everywhere. But here's my big point. I'd like to ask Radley as a producer, could you let him answer? Because you know I'm right.
Yes.
So when she said chicken, I gave her a comedy opening and I said, oh no, you drink orange soda. So as an improv teacher, she should have said, yes, I do, and go into an orange soda thing. But that's not what she did, because her wife comes in. Wife,
absolutely,
boss,
absolutely,
overseer. These are what comes in.
The wife,
and she doesn't accept the offer. She blocks the offer.
Never going to.
So I just wanted to rather as a producer, he's sitting there going, these two are improvisers and she can't improvise. That's the exact thought that went through his head.
Yes.
Just like all
Can we hear from him? Can we hear from Brad? So you got a big budget for your campaign?
Oh yeah, we're back on his back.
No, because we're a very poor party.
How are you going to win? If you're going to need commercials, I see that. You know,
we're door knocking. We're going there every week, and we're knocking doors, and we're speaking to people and everything. So we got a good chance. I have a good city agent who does all our mapping. Got a good campaign manager.
He's going to be in Birmingham, right? Birmingham.
He'll be in Birmingham, yeah, in Moseley Village.
Okay, because I know a few people in England, you know, like I know at least 2 or 3 people.
I'll accept this offer. Yes, he does.
And I'm going to get them to vote for Radley.
Radley, you've got young people there. They're all on this social media stuff. You've got to get them to start campaigning for you that way.
No, I agree. Yeah,
I agree. Great, but you've got to speak to them in the language they're used to hearing.
Is weed legal in England? Marijuana?
You what? Sorry, Steve.
Marijuana legal in England?
No.
It's legal in New York City now. Did you know that? They just legalized.
No, I didn't. I didn't know it was legal in New York.
Yes, wow. In New York. They haven't started selling it yet because all the Wall Street guys now have gotten into the weed business. Like Clarence Thomas's wife, the Supreme Court Justice's wife, she's in the weed business.
Big business now.
John Boehner, the former Speaker of the House, a Republican who put people in jail for weed, he's now in the weed business. So, but it is legal. So what I was going to suggest for you is that you should say, I'm Radley Russel, Jamaican heritage. There will be a joint in everybody's pocket.
He can't say that.
I am the mayor. Are you not going to be mayor, right? You're going to be, what are you? Like a congressman?
I'm not going for mayor.
What is it called?
The councillor.
The councillor.
The councillor.
He's going to, but he'll tell people, if you elect me 3 months, we will be smoking weed outside listening to Bob Marley. He won't lose. He's going to win.
He will lose.
He will. First of all,
well, I hope I don't lose.
Tell people that you knew Bob Marley, that you hung with him, that you used to hang with him and Buddy Whaler, that you guys all knew each other.
Buddy Whaler.
You're Radley Whaler. Radley Whaler. Change your name from Russell to Whaler for the election. Radley Whaler. What do you think?
Oh, God.
I think there might be some potential
Now
in
that's
there.
good. You see, and finally, Radley has brought us together as improv.
You ever see that thing on when you see somebody go like this, it means help me.
Hey, you know I do improv weekly.
Do you?
Do you?
I go to an improv class in Birmingham, by an improv teacher.
Well, she's really, what's amazing about her is she really knows everything about improv. The only time she doesn't exercise it is when she's with me.
Because I love to get on his nerves.
Wife is so, the other day I looked at her and said, you really fulfilled your function. You have turned into like a full-time nag. Like she has a criticism every second.
I live for this.
Yes, she does.
I do. I live for this.
Because
that's
for 35 years, I've been the greatest husband.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
And Radley would understand this.
Yes, you have.
Like when you die, you're in an old age home. It's all West Indian women working there. I hope that she's going to cash in for me. Like, tell the West Indian women that I'm not a great guy.
So they'll take care of him.
Because they don't really like white people, which I understand. Like, at the end of your life, all the people you fucked over, Whitey, they're the ones who are wiping your ass. All the people who you treated like shit. That's who you get when you go to because I've been
in these nursing homes.
The nursing homes.
Who are those?
All people on the islands.
That's right.
And they're filled with hate for Whitey.
And those women work like 4 jobs. That's their 4th job. When they get there, they're pissed.
I want to get like a black man at the end of my life. You know, I'm going to be laying there white as a ghost. They're going to think I'm a Trump person, and they're not going to hate me. That's why you have to step in and defend me.
Okay, I'll do that.
You know what? I really like you like this.
Okay.
Can you try to maintain this? Well, could you send us a photo? We'll just put a big picture of Radley on the table.
Yeah.
He'll be looking at us.
Yes.
And he wants us to prove that Black Jew love is possible.
Okay.
I feel that whenever I'm with Rod, the last time I felt this way was like 10 years ago.
I
when
know.
I saw Radley. Do you remember how I met you, Radley? You were upstairs.
I do, yeah.
At the Jekyll and Hyde Club.
Yes, I remember in Edinburgh. Beautiful, beautiful time. Amazing.
And I know that you're acting again. Let's end on the acting because you are acting again.
I am. I'm going to be in Hollywood Land, which is a play about a Welsh actor, a Welsh silent actor who made it big but was always underrated. So this part of the play, this is terrible. I should know who the fucking character is. But this part of the play is towards the end of his life where he's good friends with Hedda Hopper. You know Hedda Hopper?
Yes.
The gossiper. And I play, because he was gay, the main character, I play the gay journalist who goes to interview him. So I'm on stage in Birmingham on March the 1st. So if you're in New York City and you want to come and see me, fuck you.
How do you feel about acting again? Are you excited to be acting again?
Oh, massively.
You're a really good actor. You are a very good actor.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I didn't like that you weren't acting. I think that you should, I know it's hard in England too. It's like you get stereotyped,
There's too many black people.
There are too much competition now.
It is. But it's changing. We're seeing a lot of productions that are heavily focusing on black characters now, or as main parts.
They're definitely doing a lot in America because in
Black Messiah, the guy who played the Fred Hampton was a British actor.
The British actor,
yeah.
He played the part, and his accent was really weird. Like it was really weird because I listened. We were interested to see Fred Hampton speak after we watched the movie because I kept saying that it seems strange the way he spoke. I didn't know maybe Fred Hampton spoke like that. So we watched clips of Fred Hampton. Fred Hampton doesn't speak like that at all. Yeah. His rhythm was like very different. So that guy like invented a kind of lingo because he's British. And we saw him interviewed, and he sounded like he had all the right actors things to say. I'm thinking in the same mind as Fred Hampton and all this stuff. But
Well, it was kind of like Nicole
Kidman.
She did Lucille Ball. She's technically a great actress, but the one thing Lucille Ball had was that she was fucking funny.
Yeah.
And Nicole Kidman is not funny.
And funny.
No matter what.
You can't, you either are or you ain't.
She's just not funny. I mean, she is brave because, and delusional because she thought Tom Cruise was straight. So she's a very delusional woman. But
I mean, she did all the technical things that you do.
She did that with Tom Cruise too. She did all the technical things, but nothing happened. She was down.
Do you know what happened to Tom Cruise in Birmingham? Did you read about that?
No.
He came to Birmingham. He filmed Mission Impossible 7 in some of the areas in Birmingham city centre.
Right.
And then he went back to his hotel, the Grand Hotel it's called in Birmingham, and someone stole his BMW. They stole his BMW, parked it out of the city, opened up his boot, and stole his £1 million luggage suitcase.
Wow.
And he got in his helicopter to go and find the fucker.
Okay, he's a little carried away with himself. He thinks he's in Mission Impossible. Tom, I hate to tell you this, but
that's scary.
That is pretty scary.
Wow, that's an A-type person if you ever want.
Thanks, Radley, because we have to close it now. But explain Radley, what this show is about.
Okay, this is what this show is about. It's called Menage a Trois. Epstein and Hassan go Menage a Trois. And the reason is we used to, years ago, after a show, right, you were turned on to someone, the three of us could go and have a Menage a Trois. But today you just can't do that.
Because it's because diseases, mass,
all kinds of things. So we do it in our heads. So
on Zoom now.
On Zoom.
Like
so
this is a Menage
we're going to take the image of you.
Yes.
We won't do it tonight because we're old and
we don't fuck on Wednesdays.
We have to plan that shit so we eat the right food. You got to bring the body back.
Right. You got to get everything working.
But in our minds, we're going to have you with that Hawaiian kind of shirt on with your chest open. I noticed you got showing a little bit of cleavage.
Well, now he's in a relationship.
Yeah.
So he's feeling,
Yeah. Have you and your partner passed gas around each other yet?
No.
Oh, then you're not in a relationship.
Nah.
You gotta go there.
But we will be fucking you, and in our fantasy tonight, probably Friday or Saturday.
Saturday, yeah.
We'll give him the big black cock because even if he doesn't have one, we'll still give it.
And we'll keep your glasses on.
As a matter of fact, we'll keep it on, and it's you cock. It's a 12-inch Jamaican cock.
Yeah.
And your cock itself, his name is Bunny Whaler. Your cock.
We'll make sure your glasses are still on.
And we'll fill our room with marijuana smoke.
And you can imagine Epstein being muscular.
I'm real muscular.
And I'm taller.
And because it's Friday night, do it like we're in shul. We'll do it like we're in temple. I'll do Baruch.
And I'll serve you an orange soda.
Yes. Does it turn you on at all?
It sounds like something you'd like.
No, it doesn't turn on.
No,
not at all.
Fuck you.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the great, final question. Are you at all related to Nipsey Russell, the great Black American comedian?
No.
No, you don't know him at all.
Do you even know who he is?
No. I thought you meant Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey Hussle. How about Bill Russell, the basketball player?
No, I don't know who Bill Russell is now.
You don't know who Bill Russell is?
You didn't know who the people I mentioned were.
Wow. That's pretty heavy. But Bill Russell, I mean, his name is Russell. I know everything. Epstein.
Did he know who
Juan Epstein,
No.
Jeffrey Epstein. Jeffrey Epstein ruins our name because anytime you Google Epstein and Hassan, Jeffrey Epstein comes up first. Not only are we like 100 things below him, but every single time.
So we've got to create a comedy drama where you bring two Americans
to England. But let's get in touch about this commercial. We really want to do it. We'll do a commercial for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
To England. Let's give it up for the great Radley Russel.
Thank you, Radley.
And we're Epstein and Hassan, the dirty truth tellers.
We love you, Radley.
We love you, Radley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It was great seeing you.
And pass gas in front of your partner.
And by the way, folks, we didn't announce it before, but he's our only child. He's our son. He is our British son.
I'm so happy he's finally got a date.
We didn't even ask if it was a man, a woman, or
We don't
whatever.
give a damn.
We were just so happy that
So
he's
happy.
finally out of our
He
hair.
can have two
He
legs or
found
4
someone
legs.
else.
We don't care.
Someone else.
Yeah.
How beautiful.
We love you.
Thank you.
Selling.
She's crying.